Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, topic here we will discuss today it is galvanizing and the tin coating. So, basically, the word galvanizing, this method is used as a physical method for the prevention of the rusting. So, or we can also call it as prevention from the corrosion. So, galvanizing is the simple process in which the zinc coating takes place over the surface of the other metal. So when there is a tin coating or the simple process of coating a thin layer of the zinc on the other metal, and that other metal can be the iron or the surface, this is called as the simple galvanizing. And in the tin coating, we just coated the tin over the surface of the iron. Now if we are going to coat the tin over the surface, then this tin as written be as SN, it is called as stainless or the tin. Now when the stainless coating occurred over the surface of the iron, in this way it may be prevented from the process of the corrosion, and both the galvanizing and tin coating are basically the physical methods which can be used to prevent from the corrosion. So let's discuss this one by one. The first one is basically a galvanizing process. Galvanizing is the process of coating the steel or the iron with the zinc. Now, what is the main purpose of the galvanizing? Galvanizing, it just protects the underlying metal, but eventually it will rust. So the zinc undergoes the process of rust, but it will prevent the underlying surface of the metal. So here you can see that these are the some bolts. These are the some type of pots or the utensils that we use in our houses. So they are basically prevented from the tin. Now why they are prevented from the rusting or the corrosion by the use of the galvanizing or the zinc? Because they have a proper contact with the water, and any metal that is present in the water, it may get corroded due to the prevailing conditions on it. So to prevent them from the process of the rusting or the process of the corrosion, it must be galvanized with specific metal, which is the zinc metal. Now here we have the process of galvanizing. That how do we do the galvanizing? It is basically consisting of a lot of processes. The first one process in which we have, it is the degreasing. So it is just put up into the container where it's all the greases are removed, and then the second step is the rinsing. Rinsing is just to wash away, to remove all the type of the material that is over its surface. So that's why we may have the galvanizing in a proper way. The third is just the pickling, in which we just pick up that and all the material is removed from over its surface. And the last one is the rinsing. Then after it is again rinsed or cleaned. Now these all are the surface preparation, that how do we prepare the surface for the galvanizing. So these are the preparatory process or the preparatory steps before the galvanizing. At the end we have the flux solution. It is dipped up into the flux solution for the better result, and it is just put up into the flux solution. After that there is a drying process. After the drying out from the flux solution, it is just put up into the zinc bath, which is containing zinc in high concentration. So when we just put up into the zinc bath, after this there is a cooling process and the inspection process of these materials. So this is a simple galvanizing process that is consisting of a lot of steps, but the main step is just the zinc bath, that we have to put up into the zinc bath. In this way the zinc got stuck over the surface of the metal, and this is the physical method as not any chemical reaction is going to be happen in this process. This is called the galvanizing process. Here the zinc that we use, it is basically in the molten form and it is finally air cooled. So the advantage of the galvanizing mean that we have, it protects the iron against corrosion even after the coating surface is broken. If the coating surface over the zinc just broken, but still it will prevent the iron from the corrosion. So it is the best way to prevent it from the rusting or the corrosion. After this we have the second, which is the tin coating. Now in the tining, this is also known as the tining. It is a process of thinly coating sheets of wrought iron or the steel with the tin, and the resulting product is known as the tin plate. So the process in which the tin got attached on the surface of the iron or on the surface of the steel to be prevented from it from the corrosion or the process of the rusting. This process is known as the simple tin coating of the metal surface. When it got the coating with the tin, then it is not being corroded and rusted by the any type of the environmental conditions that are prevailing conditions like the water, and the other condition is the presence of moisture in the air. Then we have the process of tin coating, that how do we coated the tin over the surface of the metal. This is the basically base steel. This is the lower part of the metal. Over there we have the iron tin alloy, which is forming the second layer. Then there is the tin coating, and over it we have the chromium oxide and the oil film over the surface of the metal. In this way, that metal got tin plated and can be prevented from the corrosion, and also can be prevented from the process of rusting that just happened in the presence of water and moisture. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand. And the next topic that we will discuss, it is the electroplating.